Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, Big Farm Thinking Right, out here in the lab, in the wee hours of the morning, while I can do what I do for you. You know how we do it. Let's go. Writism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message, put the message in the story. You see and enjoy and you keep tuning in. I appreciate you. You know what we do. Let's go. Today, will be a nice little quick lesson about self achieving, self improving, doing the right thing. You know that's what I do, Mr. Right. Okay. Excuse me. Right Thinker's mission, that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and hopefully motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right Thinker's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers who profess to be right thinkers know thyself. That's the whole key of being the right thinker. The whole goal is to know thyself. So that's my mission. That's what I'm on. I want all my right thinkers to be on the same mission to do just that. That's what I give you. Information that will help you do just that. Know thyself. Let's go. I asked the question, do you know you? After checking your boy out, you should get better at that because I'm giving you all the information. I'm letting the blueprint out for you to do just that for yourself. Let's go. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard that. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You teach them. That's why I appreciate you. That's why I do what I do for you. Stay tuned. I got you. A person who knows not and believe that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows, but knows not that they know, is asleep spiritually. That's why I'm the spiritual law, because I'm here to wake you up with knowledge of self. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow that. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers know that self. Into my eye. Be true. Today, let's talk about that feeling you get when you do the right thing. Yeah. How do I put this? I, I was in a situation where I was expressing how I felt about the situation. And I thank, appreciate everybody who gave me their advice, looking out for my best interests. And, I'm understanding of all that. But through it all, I listen, and I listen some more. Now, I'm about to talk. Y'all turn to listen. Yeah, I was put into the philosophical and principle test today, and I passed. Yes, I did. I went against everything that I thought I stood for when it came to my principles and how I do what I do. When people do certain things to me, I had to lay down the sword, so to speak, as my man say, and do the right thing. That ain't always easy, but when you do, it sure feels good. That's what we talk about. Okay, let's go. When everything you stand for and you represent is put to the test and you pass it, yeah, it sure feels good. Why? Because it could have went a whole lot different had I did, you know, I gotta tell you this one. I can't let this one get away. The movie Django, Dr. Schultz, he couldn't stand slave owners. He couldn't stand racist white guy. And him and Big Daddy, he just stomached enough as Big Daddy as he could take. So at the end, when Big Daddy said, shake my hand. He said, you want me? Shake your hand. All he knew was, I done had enough for you. Pow! He just shot him. That's how I felt about my situation where if I got a chance, I'm going to take my shot. I stewed in that concept a couple months. When put to the test, I refrained. I wasn't like Dr. Schultz. I did reframe. So I just want to let you know I pulled that off. You'll see, you'll find out. Let's go. Let me get back to the lesson. Sorry about that, but it's personal. Yeah, I know within myself that I'm a changed man, and no matter how much good you do, one bad thing, one bad thing, all that's wiped away. I couldn't give you that satisfaction, so I did the right thing. So I know within myself I'm a changed man. Why? Because I'm doing what I know to be right, not what I want to do or what I used to do or how I would do. All that did the right thing. It feels good. Self improvement. There you go. Is what doing things what differently when the second go round. If I did it wrong the first time, I'm not gonna do the same thing the second go around. So I make adjustments in life. That's what self-improvement is about. If you do the same thing every time a situation come up, then you ain't changed. If I handle that situation do I used to, well, you same, yeah, say that street nigga. Mm-mm. So understand that. So moving on. That's the difference. That's self-improvement. And if you're gonna teach it, if you preach it, and you ain't walking it, shut up. I held it together long enough to get done what I had to get done, what I needed to do at the time I needed to do it, regardless to how that. No, no, no. I handled my business. Proud of myself. When you can handle a situation and you can walk away from it feeling good, if you walk away with regret, that means you messed up. No regrets. Moving on. Hope you get the point. Wow. Yeah, I would rather do what's right than to do what I want to do. I thought I would be rewarded if I did what I wanted to do. Not so much. Why? Because soon as that happened, now I got to deal with the repercussions. So again, it's self-defeating when you get caught cheating. That's why I don't cheat. So I got to pay dues. It's gonna be straight up. It ain't gonna be because I got cheating, caught cheating. So I don't cheat. Let me tell you this right quick. Wow, was my reaction when I got back to my car. But I felt good about myself. I didn't know how I was going to deal with that. I didn't want to deal with that because I didn't think I can hold my water, so to speak, and I did. So I feel better. I teach doing what's right when daily, yeah. But I also have to what do what's right when daily. That's right in philosophy. If I don't live what I teach, my teachings are unauthentic. Okay, there's no validity to it. Why you said this, but you did that, and they look for that. So keep looking. Come on, scrutinize it. I like that. Yeah, everybody know the right thing to do, except when it's their turn to do it. I could, I should, I would. I'm not that dude. I'm gonna do the right thing, even when I don't want to. But you actually do what the right thing when to yourself, for yourself. I'm doing what I know is right, so I can feel better about myself. If I do what I want to do, I'm just acting out on egoistic emotions and nonsense. So that don't change the meter for me. It don't move my meter. It don't control me. It don't move me to do things I may regret. So that's your blessing, my man. Self-control is a major part of self-mastery. When you can walk away with no regrets, that's self-mastery. Why? I'm not walking away saying, I shouldn't, nope, nope, nope. And my man just said, I'm the kind of dude, when I decide to do something, my mother told my man, don't worry, he's going to do what he's going to do. But he's all right. He's good. Leave him be. Thank you, Mom. Because why? I wanted to do a lot of stuff. I could have done a lot of stuff. I was about to do some stuff. But being patient, holding my water, and listening to my pastor, love that guy. When something or someone is not working, okay, something has to change. That's all. That's all. My way is to walk away. Give me mine. You take yours, and we can part ways. No problem. I had two divorces. That don't move me at all. Don't move the needle. I walk away with my chin up and chest out. Why? I feel good about myself. Situations don't move me at all. I could care less about the situation at this point, but I'm still who I say I am. Okay. I starve my ego to feed my spirit. hmm hmm I denied me. Why? Come on, dog. No, you can't. No, that ain't gonna work. Why? I don't benefit from that. That's why. Doing dumb stuff, doing egoistic stuff, don't benefit you. So people who do it, for the moment, it may seem cool, but then why? Yeah, I don't have those. I don't do that. Okay, thank you. That's what doing the right thing is all about. Transparency. So you can think and feel any way you want, but it is what it is. I never gave in to my egoistic demands of the results of laying hands when you know what I mean spiritually. But dude, we good. We done. I rant and I rave out of anger, frustration, and ego that was caused by the situation. So yeah, it was directed. So understand that. Now that we had a problem, not a problem for me. You do what you do, and I continue to do what I do. No problem. But my actions was of a master right thinker, which I am. Conducting myself respectful manner under my business. Moved on. That wasn't the plan, but it worked out that way, so I'm better for it. Right thinking philosophy teaches you to what? Conquer your, aka control your ego self. If I didn't have control of my ego self, way wrong. And all that advice everybody gave me, now I got to listen to that nonsense some more. Because what I did, what they said I shouldn't have done, now everybody can tell me, so thank you. But no, thank you. Okay. And I had control of my ego. So now you will continue to have regrets in your life. I don't. If I got to be forgiven, everybody want me to be forgiven. No, could care less. I'm not. So understand that. So don't waste your time with that. It is what it is. I am who I am. It's not going to change. Right thinkers, don't give into your ego. Trust me. Trust me on this one. Trust me. Every bad decision I made was ego driven. Every good decision I made was spiritually disciplined and coordinated and worked out in my benefit. The ego, so don't give in. Okay, Luke, don't give in to the dark side. Why? You will regret the action of your ego. Trust me on that one. Trust me. If you're living through your ego, you will do things that you will regret. But you got to pay the price for that. Why? Because you did it. That's karma. She don't care about you being egoistic. She don't care about your ignorance. So she's just gonna give you what you deserve. So if you want to be blessed, just do the right thing. I can vouch for that. Why? That's all I do, and it seems to work out better for me that way than the way the ego. That's all I'm saying. All right. Your ego, watch this, is not concerned with what doing the right thing. It's up to you, your higher self, to hold him accountable. And he will. If you put him in check, he'll do all your bidding. Trust me on that one too. Okay. But just doing its own thing is what it do. So when I need that ego, when I'm not motivated, when I'm really ain't feeling it, oh, I call it him. Why? Because he gonna do what he gonna do. That's the bravado of the ego, and it should be kept under control, not let run wild. But we see it all the time. So that's my point. I was close to doing what I wanted to do. My ego was starting to get the best of me. Yeah, he was starting to get the best of me. That record called Jimmy Mack. The lady said his words started getting sweet. I started giving in. I started getting a little weak. So sometimes that some temptation can sound good, seem good. Man, just do it. No. Just do it. Look what he did. Yeah, he did every reason in the world to do something wrong. That's the ego. Don't listen to it. I didn't. So I'm better for it. Trust me on that one. Boy, that feeling I got now, You can't buy, sell, or cheat or steal it. Why? It's only natural. You can have it too by doing the right thing for yourself. That's what I'm trying to show you. I was about to give in to my egoistic ways. I'm telling you, I was about at my wit's end. And come see you, aka gangster style. Pay a visit to you in person with my henchman to let you know, my man, you need to do something. So we didn't get to that. I appreciate that. Thank you for doing what I feel is right by me. Okay? No words to be said. Handshake. Move on. We're good. I'm so glad I was patient and I didn't rush to what comes natural to me to do what I normally would do that made me who I used to be. I'm not that dude no more. I cook for church picnic over 300 wings. I serve them all day long. Church, something I know my man did. And my mom said, those people love you. So that's the changed person I am now. Before, the people on the street loving you because you was dishing out drugs and helping to make money, that love don't last long. But that love that you get from doing what you do, people see how you are, they respect who and how you are. That's priceless. That's what I got now. That's why I changed. Moving on. Let me wrap this up and get more emotional. I look at it as a real life test. And it was, because I was and I was prepared and I passed. And I thank God for that. Why? Because I had to go into prayer. It wasn't easy. When I got the message to engage, I was trying to avoid that. But I handled it. I'm good. I'm still living biblical life lessons because that's the one I got from my pastor. I said, be humble. Be humble. Just be humble. In my mind, choke this. No, be humble. The ego said, man, punt. No, be humble. I was humble. So, yeah, from my best friend and pastor, every time he give me a lesson that not mine's, he give it to me. I think about it. I implement it, and it worked. So I'm constantly letting them know I appreciate the lessons. So I go to church to get lessons. I engage with my pastor to learn biblical concepts that not mine, but okay, I get it, I understand it. He's good at that. So I'm good with the concepts I'm getting biblically also. No problem. I'm not a hater of the Bible. I just don't teach from the Bible. I get lessons myself and I'm still learning. So I appreciate you. Thank you. Moving on. Let me wrap this up. I did it. I did it. I didn't pull a dot from Django. I resisted. Who shot Big Daddy and arrogant, kind of dude that he was. He just couldn't stomach it no more. And when given a chance, I told myself, I'm gonna take the shot. If I get shot, if I get close to him, I'm gonna handle that. I did it. I didn't do it. I like the Dirty Harry Clint Eastwood movie I saw the other night too. When he had the gun, the 44 Magnum, and my man had the hostage, and the guy was like, "Put your gun down." Pow! He took him out, and then the guy had a gun. He gonna reach for it. He said, "But man, you might not want to do that. This is a 44 Magnum handgun. It'll blow your head clean off your shoulders." So out of all this going on, did I fire 5 shots or 6? Back in the day, really had 6 bullets. And so he said, now, did I fire 5 or did I fire 6? He said, to say the truth, I don't remember. But do you feel lucky, punk? Or do you? Yesterday was your lucky day. Moving on. I did it. I'm a nice guy. Yeah. Until what? Given reason not to be. And then we ain't going there. If you give me reason not to be nice, don't fault me for not being nice. I did it. I didn't lose my cool. I was humble. That was my pastor's rule. Again, like I said, I was instructed. I was prayed with. I put it to prayer and I put it in motion. And when I actually had to do it, it worked out for me just like he said it would. when you're giving advice and you follow that advice and advice work, you go thank the person who gave you the advice. So I always tell my pastor is that. Last one. I get appreciate. Oh man, this is way too long. Sorry about that. Let me wrap this up. I did it. I came in peace, and I left in peace. That's right thinking philosophy taught by me. That lesson I live for myself, so now I can teach it and be on point like I always try to be when I'm giving lessons. I need to have experience so I can tell you just what I know about it. I teach what I know, not what I believe or think. I'm out. Hope you enjoyed the lesson.